Hello, this is Bear from Bear Wave. How's it going? Welcome to a new video on Polkadot. Today, as always, we're gonna see what's happening and what could be happening using the yellow wave theory. So here we are with Polkadot. Obviously, we know it. It's been happening for almost a year now. The market has been moving lower. We topped, at least. It doesn't mean that it was the end of an impulse wave, as obviously in this case, at least based on my count and what I see, and the possibilities that are available in the yellow wave theory, at least according to my knowledge, the top we had in Polkadot may not have been the end of an impulse wave, but actually the end of a corrective wave. And that was November of last year, and we're almost there. We're talking about it in the Nasdaq count last week. We're almost at November high. So could this be in 2022 the November low, the November bottom? I guess we're gonna find out. So what I want to show you today is simply the count, what we've had so far from actually day 0, potential 1 and 2. Obviously the first day of a cryptos, but in general, first day when we first have, let's call it IPO in the crypto market, in the crypto space, it's a bit different, but at least we kind of have the idea of what I'm referring to. So when a crypto is first launched, or stock, it's first goes public. Obviously, there's a lot of noise. Let's call it noise in terms of swings, waves, market movements. So it's a bit harder to identify waves. And as you can see, the first move higher, which, oh, my bad, could be wave 1 up here. As you can see, it's very noisy, lots of nasty correction, and even the move ups is not that clear. However, with 2021, we started to have a bit of a more clear trend, and obviously with 2022, the move was just better looking. Let's say it was more clear to the eye. So as you can see, potential 5 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 1, 3 waves down into wave A. Now, I guess the only way you could count this differently is if you were to try and squeeze some sort of leading diagonal. However, if this was leading diagonal into wave 1 or A, so 1, you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then the following ABC couldn't break this I right here, which it did. Therefore, it couldn't have been a leading diagonal in, again, either wave 1 or A. So that can be just discounted into the possible scenarios. So most likely 3 waves down in A. And here again, I just see 3-wave move. I struggle to see this as a 5-wave move. And that's why I think this top, it is a top, but it's not the end of an impulse wave. And now, obviously, 3 down, 3 up, I would expect 5 down into wave C. I guess the only alternate would be some sort of W, X, and Y. Yet to not sure where wave Y could land. Maybe something like this, perhaps. Or just, again, as it stands right now, at least for my count, a regular ABC. Now, I wanted to show you alternates. I've been thinking about alternates. I've been thinking about the worst case scenario, and it's really not that simple. And sometimes it just doesn't make sense, because what I thought is, what if we have 1, 2, 3? So ABC. Let me just take all of these right there. I have them all in one folder. There we go. I did. So let's just say for the sake of it, it's gonna crash. It's gonna go to 0. So could this be ABC of some degree unimportant? Well, the thing again if this is wave C, it needs to be obviously a 5-wave move, and it's not. So I guess the only way that would work is if this was some kind of WXY, correct? So up in W, and then if it was up in W, then this would have to be ABC. Then maybe you could squeeze in there an ABC, perhaps. I guess we just have it black in this blue, so maybe an ABC there with some sort of wave 1, 2, I don't know, 3, 4, and 5, basically similar to the previous count per se, something like that. Obviously ABC and Y, A, B, C, and X. So the question is, what is this to the downside? So either we're starting to form 1, 2, but then again we just fall into no man's land, or perhaps is against some sort of WXY. So again, maybe WXY. But again, the thing that just sticks to my mind is, if this was with W, then we'd have an ABC. So maybe A, B, and C, and you could argue this could be an ending diagonal into wave C, correct? What I struggle to just believe is how this wave V is, let me circle, this wave V would be as long as this wave X. However, this wave X is 1 degree higher than this wave B. So having two corrections of 2 different degrees being pretty much the same size, actually we can measure it. So I'm pretty sure they're almost equal. Wave X is actually shorter than wave B. So we'll have one move that is 1 higher degree that is actually shorter than the same move of 1 less degree. Just it sounds odd. Even saying it just gives me chills. It's not what Elliott wave is all about. As I always say, corrections in degree will tend towards quality, time, or magnitude. So I struggle to believe that. So obviously it's good to have what I like to call the worst case scenario. So the scenario where the trend is still not established. We don't have a clear impulsive trend, which doesn't mean it's never going to come. Obviously, it's the case of Forex. We don't have a clear established trend. It's just a bunch of complex correction. So it could come in the crypto market, but this scenario just says it's not the time now. So again, I struggle to see this WXY here for everything that came before that. So before the November 2021 top, I'm fine with it. It in a way makes sense. But this just, I don't know. I struggle to see that as corrective. So I'll leave you with this doubt. Obviously, let me know in the comments what you think about that. If you have any other count available, if you have any thoughts on these counts, what do you think could be the best count for the future ahead? And as always, all I ask for is a subscribe if you don't want to miss out on the next update. And please, if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the content, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one.